Hi everyone, welcome to our live show, Esoteric Cosmos. Today is November 16th, Monday at noon. Rosebud Kincaid, and this is
Justin Rosebud.
And boy, did we have a busy weekend this weekend. Justin's going to be showing you some footage, about 9 minutes of chemtrails, we believe it is, in another area of Florida. So we've been getting a lot of emails about that, so we want you to tune in. Remember, this is a live show. It's 60 minutes. So stay tuned for all the 60 minutes because we chat a little bit. We'll show a little bit of the video, and then we'll direct you to some sites and where you can get some other information. But we'd like to start off today with, I'd like to start off talking about personally, we have an urgency now. We're in, like I said last week, the 6th night of the Mayan calendar, and I'm sure a lot of you are going through tremendous changes, which might seem like struggles in your life. And this is it. This is the sign that says, the test, how you're going to apply what you've learned, and how are you going to make better choices. So crisis comes upon you, you're confused, there doesn't look like a lot of a hope in the economy right now, although they're saying it looks like it's getting a little better. But those of us who are in the middle class, I don't know about you, but I'm looking around and I'm seeing more and more people losing their jobs, less and less job creation. And so if things are changing, we're not seeing it down here at our level of our economy. So in the meantime, what to do? You don't want to be stuck in fear because there are powerful tools that those of us who are enlightened can use. And I have a very dear friend now in Indiana. Her name is Diana, and she just put up a whole link to her website, which I know Justin and I are going to be doing soon too. We're going to be doing a forum where we can chat about this, because this is how important it is. We all need to mentally come together and try to help each other, understand what's going on around us, and that's what our show is dedicated to. But in 60 minutes and in the short amount of time that we have, we couldn't get to everything that you need to educate yourself about. So these forums, these web pages, these things that are going to bring us a little closer together will help us individually and more personally attune ourselves to whatever the changes are that are coming our way. These are universal galactic changes, but they are hitting us at where it really hurts in this three-dimensional world, financially, economically. So then we feel lost, and we can't really live that with certainty in that spiritual life that we are aspiring and attaining to. So one of the things that I like to point out, I started to review some of George Green's work, and he has 3 ebooks on his website, and it's www.nohoax.com, and you can check out his website directly. And he has 3 ebooks on there that about the new paradigm, and one of them is called The New Paradigm. The next one is called Embracing the Rainbow, and the last one is Becoming. And I just finished reading Becoming, and I think that's the one that really, really inspired me. Diana also has her webpage at earthvillemagazine.com, and we can have those links up for you, because she has a lot of other pertinent information as well as I'm sure we do, Justin, on our website. But what we're trying to do is encourage and motivate people to come together in meditation, in prayer, to come together in spreading the knowledge that you might have what's going on in your part of the world. And we're just going to try to use some of the tools that we have available to us. And now, one thing I know for sure, that since we're in this financial thing, we need to know, learn a lot more about the law of attraction, because that's one of our powers. And I happen to be lucky enough to be mentored right now by this woman, Diana, from Indiana. So there'll be a lot about the law of attraction and the basic, simple, step-by-step steps that you need to take in order to manifest the desire that you want. So I found out just recently, Justin, and I thought I knew all this, that, I just put out there just too much information, and the universe just didn't know what to give me because I was asking for everything and I wasn't specific enough. So one of the key things that I'm learning now is focus on just the one thing at one time, and focus on it with the energy and the attitude as if you've already received it, and practice that and see that coming your way, but be really specific. And this is, we all fall into the trap that we all need money and we'd all have desires, but you have to be very, very specific. And I won't share with you my personal goals and desires, but I know you can just take them one by one and they will manifest, because right now what we need to do is help ourselves get out of the crisis that we might be in individually. And I would imagine for most people, it's either in finances or relationships, and those are the things that are making people a little nervous about, what their future can bring, because they can't handle the present moment. So, here in the present moment, when you're focusing on whatever it is, the problem that you have, don't focus on it in the negative way. Focus on it seeing the desire to getting through this thing, because you can't get around it, you just have to get through it. So these are the things that I'm all excited about, that we're starting sort of like homegrown root kind of forums that we all share ideas, so we can and spin off and help each other if we want to share more personal emails and information. This is just something that will connect us all over the earth, because our show, for one, goes all over the world. And I'm sure as these forums start getting going, they're going to be spreading all over the world. And, we think we're alone. This is one of the things I get emails all the time. I'm just answering an email from another viewer. It always feels like we're isolated and alone, because there's not many people that want to discuss this subject, and we're all so busy. So we're going about our daily lives of trying to, make ends meet, get by day. It's a real survival, stressful situation for a lot of people. But we are not alone, and when you begin to see and reach out the amount of people that are coming around, that are starting to open their eyes, that are seeing the light, the minute you explain something and you turn them on to something that gives them information, I find they get back to me. They've been up for 3 days, researching, and they didn't know what was going on in our government and in the world and how things worked. And now they have a sense of what's going on. They want to take back their power. But we're going to do it in another way, and that's what all this shifting of consciousness is about, Justin. It's not about fighting back and making more divisions and being angry or taking something that belongs to us that someone's taken away. It's just about going inside yourself and discovering the powers that you already have that you haven't used because you were so focused outwardly. We're not taught this. Even in our prayers and meditation, there's a level of where we are told the masters, the more enlightened beings, all these special people supposedly will do it for us. They can go deeper. So we think that, we don't have what it takes, but we all have it, because we are all one. It's just whatever you focus your attention on. So I'm all excited because people are waking up, and, it just takes a little bit of curiosity, and maybe it's the fire that burns, the things that are going on that are helping us wake up, because we can't be complacent. There is no more resources out there, and no more escapes to get out of the situations that we're in. We are actually faced face to face. It's almost like, we could be doing hand-to-hand combat, but we don't want to work that way. We want to work we see the problem, and we move inside ourselves. And the first thing we have to do, since we are third dimensional beings,